This recording is of a presentation provided at 100 Women of Downingtown on April 9th, 2024. Hi, my name is Jennifer Moore, and I am the founder and executive director of Rise Above. The content of this presentation will likely be triggering to some, as it includes both mental health topics and discussions of suicide. I encourage you to use your supports and feel free to step out of the room as needed. Rise Above is a 501c3 charitable organization formed in 2021 in response to a rash of suicides in Chester County, particularly those hitting closest to home, with 3 boys in a 7-week period. My 14-year-old son Ryland was the first of these boys to lose their lives to suicide. He is both catalyst and namesake of this organization, founded in his honor for everyone who loves at least 5 people. Because statistically, one of those 5 is going to need someone to understand how to show up for them as they question how to survive a dark night. Maybe the first of many dark nights. Maybe that person could even be you. I say that a little tongue-in-cheek, but I also mean it, for what we often discount is that mental health is not static. Just as physical health can change without notice, so too can mental health. To what degree it shifts can be as dramatic of a swing from a common cold to a terminal illness and everything in between. It can come from both internal and external sources, from mental illness to situational crises. It is our mission to humanize and destigmatize mental health through advocacy, outreach, education, and compassion, fostering connection to combat common barriers to effective treatment. So what are these barriers? According to Psychology Today and the National Alliance on Mental Illness, commonly referred to as NAMI, the most prevalent barriers to effective treatment are knowledge, access, communication, and stigma. Common knowledge in mental health isn't so common. Training like mental health first aid, which is like CPR for your brain, has not reached the masses, and care plans are frequently reactive versus proactive. Access remains difficult to navigate with barriers along the way. Mental health and suicide carry communication taboos, cultural barriers, and superstition that haunt the hallways meant to be left open for direct communication, and support is one of the many risk factors for self-medication, promiscuity, and other risky behaviors that can be the first signs of passive suicidal ideation. And stigma. The consequences of negative self-talk and poor external views for those with lived experience with conditions such as OCD, bipolar disorder, PTSD, and suicidal ideation report feeling greater pain from stigma. So what are we doing about it? Today we're facing stigma head on. With Coda, our therapy dog, we attend community events and advocate for better mental health access and funding for all. We're piloting a therapy dog program at Beaver Creek, where Coda and I support 519 students. We're launching a podcast with real stories from real people from all demographics. Research shows connection with people with lived experience with mental illness is one of the most effective tools for increasing knowledge, communication, and reducing stigma. We are engaged with this community, actively breaking down barriers, and we want to take this to the next level and expand our footprint with mobile mental health pop-ups. This innovative third space brings opportunity to meet people where they are, both mentally and physically, by blending the physical and digital and offering comfortable, creative spaces that pop up in convenient locations, complete with mini podcast studio. By mobilizing connection, we broaden our therapy dog reach, expand opportunities to learn, discuss, and navigate mental health topics, or just unwind, all while highlighting Downingtown's commitment to mental health. Vehicle modifications and equipment cost estimate is about $90,000 if we can find a good used vehicle. And with your commitment to our mission, we're targeting launching in Q4 of 2024. In addition, we're hosting the first Mento Box workshop for 80 students this spring to support them in their transition to 6th grade. I've brought an example of a Mento Box. If you're watching this online, you can actually see that on the website if you'd like to take a look. And a workshop of this size runs about $1,000 in materials, and we would love to expand this to additional schools in the future. By supporting Rise Above, you directly impact Downingtown by humanizing mental health while reducing the stigma, which promotes resilience, increases early intervention, improves self-understanding, and increases help-seeking behavior. And at the end of the day, we could all use a little more connection. And bruh, we got you. A huge thank you to the community of Downingtown for voting for Rise Above at this meeting and for granting us the top prize. We are ever so grateful that you continue to support us in our mission to create connection in our community and support everyone on the journey to better mental health. All my gratitude and appreciation. Much love. Thank you.